And we're live. Greetings, royal family. Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to another installment of the Morning Boogie Morning Show. It is Wednesday, September 15th. The year is still 2021. And I'm still bored to tears from last night's versus battle. Did you guys watch? Lord, I was praying for it to end because I was ready to go to sleep. I dozed off several times. But I did stream it on the backup channel. Please make sure that you guys are following me on the backup channel, the Royal Culture Podcast. You can look in the description section or the about section, and I think click on the Royal Culture Podcast. All right, make sure you go over there to follow the backup channel. Okay. All right, y'all. So shout out to my Twitch live viewers. Shout out to my YouTube Royal family members. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So I was in attendance slightly coherent while the versus battle streamed last night. And I hate to say I told you so. And this is kind of like an inside joke for some of the, you know what I'm saying, some of the squad members that are listening. I just want to go on record publicly that I never really cared for Fat Joe as a rapper. He didn't really do it for me. And last night, I just feel vindicated. You know, after what he did last night, I feel a little bit vindicated. Anyway, that's an insider. Those who are meant to understand will understand. So again, I hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. If not, kick back, relax. I'll try to entertain you as best I can. Okay. All right. So we're going to definitely talk about the versus battle. I did not get a chance to stream yesterday, so I do want to talk about the Met Gala. Shout out to Kiki. I always want to say Kiki Wyatt. Kiki Palmer. She hosted the red carpet with Vogue magazine, the Met Gala. When I tell you that that girl did a phenomenal job, she did a phenomenal job. So shout out to her. Yeah, so we're going to get into some of the looks or whatever. I don't really care for the whole, sketchy ritual stuff that goes on allegedly at these events. I just am interested in the fashions. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, so before we get into some of the juicier topics, I do want to start off with some news, with a little bit of news. This is a little bit disturbing, but I know a lot of people love this person that I'm getting ready to talk about and mention. And this is just such a horrible, horrible act that took place. So for those of you who are unaware, Pop Smoke's gravesite was recently vandalized, right? And I'm just going to show the picture. There is video of his mom cleaning up his gravesite. First of all, people are sick. And we know that. So this is a image that I saw via Daily Loud on Twitter. And you can see that Pop Smoke's mom, she cleaned up his gravesite after it was vandalized. Again, there is video circulating of this, but I don't want to play the video because it is absolutely positively sad. And whoever did this, I wish you a long life filled with violent diarrhea. Okay? Violent diarrhea. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is absolutely atrocious. And it just shows how some human beings are not human beings at all. They're monsters. Some of you may think that's a little bit dramatic, but I can't imagine being a mother, number one, having to bury a child. Number two, having their final resting place be vandalized and then having to clean it up. That's absolutely ridiculous. And wherever his gravesite is, the individuals that own the property, I find it interesting that there's no surveillance footage of this, number one. And maybe they contacted the mother and she said she wanted to be the one to clean it up. But I would think that they would clean it up before she even got an opportunity to see that. So this is just vile and disgusting. And like I said, whoever did this, I wish you a long life of violent diarrhea. I'm talking about every single day, all day. And I mean it. I absolutely mean it. All right, let's move along. Mayor Lori Lightfoot. She is the mayor of Chicago. Now, you know, Chicago, it goes down out there in the Chi. There's a lot of, violence. Street gangs are continuing to rise. And I guess Mayor Lightfoot has had enough. So she is going as far as to start suing Gang members? I have never heard of this in my life, but apparently this is not something that is new. So let's listen to what Mayor Lightfoot had to say. Like to hear it? Here you go.
To go after those gangs that are wreaking havoc, and in particular, take away the profit motive from them by seizing assets that they have been able to purchase because of their violent activity in our neighborhoods. We are proposing as a tool in civil courts that gives us the opportunity to go after those gangs that are wreaking havoc, and in particular, take away the profit motive from them by seizing assets that they have been able to purchase because of their violent activity in our neighborhoods.
That is absolutely interesting. Now, what do you guys think about these measures that Mayor Lightfoot is taking? Now, I remember when Cheeto Head was in office, he sent, did he send the national, he wanted to send tanks and the National Guard out there. And a lot of people had some things to say about that. But here's the thing, anyone who is taking any sort of initiative to try to clean up what is going on in the streets in any area, not just Chicago. I mean, especially if you're in a political position of power, right? I don't know if I could be mad at that, because there's a lot of casualties because of what's taking place in these streets. Like, again, not just in Chicago, right? You guys heard about the little girl who was in a McDonald's drive-thru with her father, and she met her demise. You know what I mean? So things like that are obviously, it's a public issue. Everybody should be involved in making communities safer, especially for children. For Christ's sake, the kids should be safe. So I don't know if I'm against this, though. I don't know if I'm against this 100%. I'll be interested to see what measures she is going to take to enforce this, but this is something that definitely can be done. So Mayor Lightfoot, she said recently that the city of Chicago will start suing gang members to take their assets, as you just heard, a strategy that's been used in the suburbs for more than 20 years with mixed results. Lightfoot said that she'll propose an ordinance to allow the city's lawyers to file such lawsuits. She said her proposed anti-gang ordinance isn't her way of bypassing Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx. Okay, so I guess there's something in place that kind of conflicts with what Lori Lightfoot is trying to do. The mayor has publicly disagreed with Fox's handling on gun cases, carjackings, and other crimes. So Lightfoot said, we can't wait for anybody else. We have an opportunity to bring these violent street gangs into civil court, out of the shadows, expose them for what they are, and if we're successful, and I think we will be, take their assets, and the profit motive for taking away our babies, the K word. It seems like she has good intentions with this, but I just see this going absolutely left. A lot of these politicians will enter into politics. Some of them, I'd like to think, maybe I'm naive, right? I'd like to think that they enter into politics with good intentions, but somewhere down the line, that damn corruption, takes over, or they're, threatened within an inch of their life. You never freaking know. So this seems like a good idea, but there might be a lot of bloodshed, in my opinion. So what this means is basically, if Leroy was slanging on the corner and he bought his grandma, I don't know, a girdle, that she wears on first Sundays, if they feel that Leroy bought his grandma a girdle with questionable funds, or he committed some questionable acts to obtain that money to buy that girdle for Granny, they're going to seize Granny's girdle. Granny going to be out here without a girdle because of what Leroy decided to do, So I don't know. So cars, if they got cars in their mama name, apartments in their mama name, rent-a-center accounts in their baby mother name, all of that, Lightfoot said she is taking all of that. My goodness. So I guess courts are going to be hiring, right? Because y'all going to need a lot of people to work these cases. Do you think, as a taxpayer, do you think that this is a waste of taxpayers' money to have these cases tied up in court? Or do you think desperate times calls for desperate measures, and Lightfoot is doing any and everything possible to try to eliminate the violence that's in the streets of her city? Drop down in the comments and let me know. I mean, this is a tactic that I've never heard of, but I mean, kind of, sort of. Well, yeah. I mean, if you get ran down on by the feds, right? They seize your assets. So it's no different, right? But can you imagine that these people are going to be tied up in civil court? Yowzers. Speaking of being tied up in court, if any of you guys care, the lovely couple, what's their name? Tammy and Waka. So it's official. They're broken up, right? So I guess people were wondering, they've been hearing whispers that they've been separated. This is Tammy and Waka Flocka. You know, he's a rapper. I think now he's more of a activist. And I think he's doing his little farm sharecropping thingamajig. You know, I don't really know exactly what he's doing with that. But anyway, and they had a reality show. They were on Love and Hip Hop. Then they had a spinoff, Tammy and Waka. And this is Deb Atney over to the far right. That is Waka's mama. So someone apparently, you know, wondered why, wondered what was going on if Tammy and Waka broke up. So apparently Auntie Deb confirmed. So, you know, people are saying that Tammy's DMs are going to be flooded. People are going to be trying to reach out to her because she's broken up with Waka. And Deb said he will be happy also. So this is courtesy of the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. How do you guys feel? Do you think that they will remain friends? Now, Tammy has a daughter that is not biologically Waka's. And Waka has been in his stepdaughter's life since she was in the single digits. So Charlie is her name. So I wonder how this will affect her. And hopefully Tammy and Waka can remain amicable. They can remain friends. I think Deb Atney will make sure that the two of them are friends. I hope so. I hope it doesn't get nasty. Tammy doesn't seem like she likes to put her business out there like that. Waka doesn't seem like he's very confrontational. So they may be all right. If you keep people out your business, you'll be perfectly fine. So I definitely wish them well. All right, y'all. Grab your snacks. Okay. So we're going to get into these Met Gala looks. So recently in New York at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, right? Everybody gathered together for God knows what. You know, there's speculation that there's some hoodoo and witchcraft that goes on at these events. I don't know. I've never been. I just tune in for the fashions. So this is via Vogue.com. Now, I was actually watching it live. The red carpet live, Keke Palmer hosted, and I can't remember the other young lady's name. She has like a dry sense of humor. She was absolutely hilarious to me. But Keke looks phenomenal. So the way that I watched it, because it wasn't streaming on television, so I watched it via Twitter. Vogue magazine's page on Twitter streamed it live. It started at 5:30, but didn't start broadcasting until like 5:45, and I think it ended at like around 9. So I actually sat and watched Keke Palmer do her thing. I got into the looks. E! News was covering it, but it was delayed. So in real time, it was on Vogue magazine's Twitter page. Anyway, so I got to watch Keke Wyatt, talk to some of these entertainers, celebrities, whatever you want to call them this week. And I thoroughly enjoyed. Again, shout out to Keke. I keep saying Keke Wyatt, right? I mean Keke Palmer, Lil Akilah and the Bee, right? I enjoyed her thoroughly. She was very witty. She was very charismatic, and it just came natural. She was very funny, warm, welcoming, quick with the wit, quick-witted, quick response, kept the flow and the energy real good. Time constraints she adhered to it. There were no awkward moments on her part. She was so funny, and her energy was on 1,000. And it was her first time attending the Met Gala, and the first time she attends the Met Gala, she's a hostess. Keke, shout out to you. I got to give her props. I was so proud of her. All right, so on this homepage, you can see Iman, fashion icon Iman. To the right of Iman, or to your right. Yeah, you're right? Meg Thee Stallion. Then the far right, you see Little Nas X. On the other side of Iman, that is Rihanna, who showed up late. Her and ASAP Rocky showed up late, and I think she did it intentionally because she didn't want all the foo la la and all the microphones in her face and stuff like that. So by the time the Vogue magazine stream ended, Rihanna had arrived later, like after that. And who that is on the far left, I don't know. But we're going to get into this article. So this is Riri and ASAP Rocky. Okay, come on, comforter set. Okay, he looked like he had on a quilted comforter set. Rihanna had that little beanie hat on. I don't know what they were given. Oh, the theme was in America, a lexicon of fashion. I think that's what it was. So it was like in America theme. And Kiki was asking everyone, you know, what does the theme mean to you and how did it translate in your outfit? So some people gave some really political answers. Some people gave some personal, you know, deep answers. It was just cute. All right, now how we go to the next one now? Oh no, they didn't. Oh, gosh, why did I double click on this? Okay. Who's this now? I have to look on the bottom. Oh, this is Giveon and Tommy 80 Who is that? I don't remember seeing him or her talk to Kiki. Like I said, I'm just here for the fashions. Oh, this is Janet Mock and Jeremy Pope. I saw Janet Mock talk to Kiki, and she did a good job. She's very personable. I'm not familiar with her. I know of her, but I'm not really familiar with her. But she's very well-spoken, personable, friendly, right? She seems cool. And this is who accompanied her. Okay. All right, let's not click too much on this here. This was a very interesting dress. This was Natalia, Bryant and Connor Ives, who was the designer of her outfit. She looked like an egg. The colors were really cute, giving very much Easter basket vibes. I didn't see her talk to Kiki. You see Whoopi there, and the designer of her dress. And I don't know who that other lady is. Whoopi talked to the other hostess, not Kiki. She didn't get a chance to talk to Kiki. Whoopi was real matter of fact. She was like, yeah, you know, I'm here. It is what it is. Yada, yada. No big deal. Okay, look at this handsome fella, Channing Tatum. He also talked to the other hostess. If you look to the far left with the microphone pack on, that's her. I can't remember her name. She's in this lineup. You'll see her at the end. I think he said he was wearing Ralph Lauren. Some of the guys kept it really, really simple. I'll get into who my favorite outfit was of the night for the guys and for the gals. Okay. I don't know this lady's name, but her dress was nice. I'm not familiar with her. She wore Zach Posen. She was talking to the second hostess. And she was very, very, she's saying that I remember her saying that she has to turn around and work again tomorrow. She had an event the previous day. Then she was at the Met Gala, and then she has to turn around and work again. She looks very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Red was the color of the evening. Jordan Alexander, I have no idea. She has on Christian Louboutin shoes. I'm not sure who Jordan Alexander was. Didn't get to see her speak to either Kiki or the other host. This is Normani. She got to speak to Kiki Palmer, and she was very, very friendly. This is her first Met Gala, she said. So this was interesting. This didn't excite me. It's not ugly, but it's just the typical overly dramatic shoulder with the overly dramatic bottom, you know. It didn't excite me. I wasn't really excited about this. She don't look bad, but I wasn't excited. This is Tessa Thompson. Iris Van Herpen is her designer. It was all right. Pharrell and his wife, they spoke with Kiki, and I think he was in Chanel. Let me see if I was right. Yeah, they were in Chanel, and this is like a play on denim, he said. And he said, what's more American than denim? He wasn't really friendly to Kiki. I wasn't really feeling his vibe. Somebody else wasn't really friendly to Kiki, but she's the consummate professional, and she held it down and did her thing. This handsome young man is, whatever his name is, Shay, something or other. He looked nice. I don't remember him speaking to any of the hostesses. This is Jack Harlow and Tommy Hilfiger. I think he looked nice. He always looks nice. He doesn't look like crazy. I guess he's into the fashion thing. Who else is this? Who's this? Rachel Zegler. She had on Christian Dior. She looked nice. I think everybody just threw on what the hell they wanted to throw on, and then they had like a little spiel. This is Joan Smalls for Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren had some nice pieces on the men and the women. And I was really surprised that some of these designers who normally specialize like in active wear have actual couture wear. I was so shocked. Anyway, like I said, I love fashion. This is Vera Wang Chow. I didn't see her speak to either or hostesses. Huma Abedin. I don't remember seeing her either. But this is classic, real classic look. I don't remember seeing her either. This is India Moore in Saint Laurent. Okay. And the reason why I said I don't Kiki or the other hostess didn't speak to certain people because they didn't really give a take on how their attire represented the theme. So that's why I'm saying this. This is really simple. Michael Kors. Michael Kors also did Regina King's outfit, who he showed up on the red carpet with and got to speak to Kiki. We'll get into that. Victoria Soretti in Michael Kors collection. I was actually shocked. From watching Michael Kors on Project Runway, his personality, but I was actually surprised to see some of his designs. I was impressed. Okay, come on, drama. Anita and Alexander Berman. Cute. Look, now let me tell you about Miss Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina was one of the first YouTubers, Black, one of the first YouTubers that I followed back when I was like hip to YouTube, and when I got hip to YouTube and started watching people. Jackie Aina, this is an OG, triple OG right here. And she posted on her Instagram her little routine and how she, days leading up to the Met Gala and how she prepped and prepared. So she looked absolutely adorable in her Fade Noel. I didn't see her talk to Kiki or the other hostess either. So this is really, really cute. Her pocketbook, her little purse is cute. It's a swan. So she's like playing on this whole Black Barbie theme. So I can only assume what's more American than a Barbie, right? That's just an assumption. Could be wrong. I don't know who this is, but there she go. Excuse me. Come on, Swan, honey. Haley Seinfeld and Iris Van Herpen. This is like the second or third design of Iris that I've seen. This was really, really cute. Who is this? I don't remember who this is. Kalani, yes. Kalani came up there with someone. I don't remember who she was up there with, but she did speak to Kiki. I didn't even recognize Kalani. This is cute. This is absolutely cute. Yeah, I wasn't feeling this. Look at this is Prada. Look at the eye part. This is just no. It's a no for me, dog. Who else? Laura and Joe. I don't know who these people are. Like I said, I'm just interested in looking at the fashions. Look at your boy, Kid Cudi. I guess I don't know what's American about this. A little confusing. Now, baby, yes, this is my speed right here. Emily Ratajkowski and Vera Wang, honey. Vera Wang is known for her wedding dresses. So she told Kiki that Vera Wang had a bridal collection in all red. So this is from Vera Wang's actual bridal collection, the red bridal dresses. Very beautiful. Now imagine if this was in white and you showed up to your wedding dazzling like this, honey. This would be for the reception, right? Or would you rock this in a church? If you got married in a church, maybe not. Church very traditional if you decide to get married in a church. But I can see this as the at the reception. Slay, sis, slay. I'm here for it. See, here go what's his name? Michael Kors and Regina King. Regina King looked like she was kind of like frazzled a little bit. I don't know. She wasn't really saying much. Michael Kors was very nice to Kiki, and this is his play on a man's pinstripe suit. So that's his ode to being American. But the detail on the interior of this is gorgeous. First of all, navy blue Goes with a lot of colors. I don't know if you guys heard me say this, but I love gold down. All things gold. I don't care what variation of gold it is. I love gold. So I thought that this was nice. Regina King looked absolutely beautiful, and her hair color set it off. Beautiful. Okay, who's this? Kirby Jean Ramon and Pierre Moss. Okay. Interesting. The shoes, very interesting. That's different, as my mom would say. That's different. I don't know who this is, but she's wearing Chanel. I'm not familiar with her. I don't know who this is either. She looks like Juliana Rancic, but that's not her. Lily Rose. Okay, some of y'all might know these people. I don't remember seeing her either, but this is interesting. I would have loved. And Rick Owens, Rosalia. I don't think Kiki spoke to her, so I don't know what her dress means. This is just given very much. Oh, this is Zoe Kravitz in Saint Laurent. Okay, Zoe. How old is she now? Who knows? Moving along. Her hair was cute. This is very simple. I wish that dress was longer. This looks crazy. Ariana DeBose in Michael Kors collection. See? Michael Kors is doing his thing. Oh, she look this blue. Wait till y'all see wait till y'all see the whole outfit. Look at this. Blap, blap, blap. Head to toe. Work, sister. That's Michaela Coel, and she's wearing Balenciaga. And she talked to Kiki as well. And I think the back of this is out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So she was very, very friendly. She just said that she said the blue represents the blue in the American flag. She's like, I don't know. She's like, this was very, very nice. So I decided to wear it. She was very friendly. And I remember that's how memorable Kiki Wyatt's hosting was. I remember just about everything she said to each one of the people that she spoke with. That's why I kind of wanted to do this yesterday so I would remember, but I still remember. I don't know who this is, but this is Orange. It's a bit boring. Child, she spoke to Kiki too. So peg the patriarchy. If you know what peg means and you know what patriarchy is, then it's pretty self-explanatory. And Christian Dior, and she wanted to go the political route because of what's going on in Texas. That's what she said. I remember. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is different. How you doing? I see the denim. Okay, that's American. I don't know who CL is. I don't know who this is either. Sorry that I'm scrolling so fast, but I'm trying to get through to this because I want to cover the verses. This is different. This is real, Christian Siriano. Christian Siriano was on Project Runway. You remember? Yes, Christian. He's worked with Little Kim too. He designed a lot of pieces for Little Kim. This is real fur. Michael Kors, Kate Hudson, and Michael Kors. Cute, simple. I love the color, pink. Who's this? Saint Laurent. I don't know who this is. Saint Laurent is the designer of this. I don't know. I saw her on the red carpet when Kiki was talking to somebody. I don't remember. And I said, is that our girl, Venus? Yes. Jennifer Hudson had on something similar, and Jennifer Hudson's hair was very similar. Let me tell you something. Black people look good in every damn color. This red is setting it off. She looked like a tube of Ruby Woo lipstick from MAC. Okay. The hair pulled up. I love when a gown is worn and the hair is just pulled up and simple. If the hair was down, it would have messed up this whole outfit with the heavy chandelier earring. I'm here for it. The drama of the train, love it. I think we saw this young lady already, right? And I said I wish that her dress was a little bit longer. Yeah. Who's this? And yeah, this looks similar to something that Beyonce wore. This is Kendall and Givenchy. Kendall Jenner. Beyonce wore something similar to this when she had her hair up in a ponytail and to the side, remember? Before Jay-Z started growing those things out of his locks all crazy wild. I don't remember what year that was. I saw her covered her coming out of her hotel. Gigi Hadid, she's wearing Prada. She spoke with Kiki. She's very vibrant and hyper. She looks real Audrey Hepburn, right? Audrey Hepburn. God, this is Camilla and her man, child. Michael Kors collection. The color is cute. They spoke with Kiki. They're friendly. They're cool, but I don't really feature Camilla, and her MTV VMA performance was whack. Winnie Harlow, she looked absolutely gorgeous. I love this pantsuit. It's simple, but the detail is all in the fabric. I don't think she missed. And her hair looks so cute. Makeup, perfect. Not too much, not too little. She don't got the heavy, dramatic, dark eye looking like a damn vampire. I think she got this right. I wish I would have known like what was the inspiration, what's American about this, but she didn't speak to Kiki either. Kiki spoke with this OG, triple OG, Sharon Stone, and she's wearing Tom Brown. I think that's who Kiki Wyatt was. See, I keep saying Kiki Wyatt. I'm sorry, y'all. Kiki Palmer. I think she was wearing. I think she was wearing Tom Brown. I don't remember. Sharon Stone looked good, right? Look at her. Okay. I think she said this was custom made. Oh, Simone Biles. She's so short. Even look at her platform heel, and standing next to Kiki, she was so tiny, but she is so friendly and like energetic. She seems really, really cool. I think she said this was her first time at the Met as well. There go Kanye West wife, child. I guess this has Kanye written all over it, right? Balenciaga. All right, moving along. Girl, Erykah Badu, girl. I don't even know. Her and Lil Uzi Vert showed up and was acting all weird, and they were moving all weird. And then Kiki played along and was like, "Okay, we shooting a music video." Like I said, her timing is impeccable. She's so quick witted. But yeah, girl, Tom Brown is what she's wearing. I don't know who these two lovely people are. Okay, shoot. Okay, I don't remember who this is either. Tory Burch. Oh, that is, bruh. We gonna pray for him. We really gonna pray for this brother because he was looking completely and utterly lost. Every time I see him, yo, he looks mad confused. Like, you all right, bruh? Like, you good? And they didn't. He got on his white Air Force Ones. I don't even know who he wearing. I don't know. Coach, I guess. Is that what that's what the neck says? I have no idea. No clue. It just says little baby. Baby, Mr. Frank Ocean, when he showed up on this red carpet with this robotic baby, I don't know. I don't like robots. I don't like robots that take human form or like look like humans and stuff. I've always been like creeped out by stuff like this. So yes, this is a green robotic baby that moved. It's absolutely weird. I don't remember what he said. I don't even think he answered the question. He just, Kiki was talking to him and stuff like that. And he was holding this baby like it was a real live baby. It was absolutely weird. So he had on Prada and I think he's wearing Prada. I think Homer is the name of the baby doll. I don't remember. I was just creeped out. Oh yeah, this is Ralph Lauren. I remember her. She spoke with Kiki. Casey Musgraves. She performed at the VMAs as well. This is just a classic look, real Ralph Lauren-esque. Everybody's pulling out the boots because fall is upon us. So it is what it is. This is Olivia Rodrigo. Okay. She also performed and won her little awards at the VMAs the night before this event in St. Laurent. So her and Casey were together on the red carpet. And she also said that it was her first time. Yes, Miss Thing. Okay. Look at Tiana Taylor. Let me tell you something about Tiana Taylor. It doesn't matter what Tiana Taylor is wearing or where she is. She gonna be herself. So they told her, what are you most excited? They asked her, what are you most excited about? And she said the food. And someone said to her, didn't you hear it was a vegan menu? And she was like, what? She was like, all right, it's time to go. And she's like, I'm just joking. But when she got to Kiki, her and Kiki were bopping, chit chatting, and doing their thing. I don't like the shoe. Mm-mm. And how do you dance with that? So do you take that off and you just have on like a thong underneath? Or do you hold the train in your forearm while you diddy bop and dance and cha-cha shuffle all night? Because I'm assuming after you eat, you dance at some point, right? But then again, there is an after party, and she might have changed. I don't know. But I don't like the shoe. The shoe looks real lazy to me. Real very much starter heel. I don't know. I don't know. This is Justin Bieber and his girl. Justin in these wide pants, child. Saint Laurent. Look at Miss Thing. She looked like she was going to the prom, Lourdes. I don't know what he's giving. but it's just it's not given. Miss J-Lo and this hat, honey. I don't get it. Why the hat? Y'all like J-Lo's look? Everybody, a lot of people had on platforms. Swiss Beats and his wife. She looked cute. They look nice, clean. Alicia and Swiss Beats. Come on, ma'am. Now see, this is my style right here. Yes, this is my style. Audra McDonald. Don't know what designer she's wearing. These greens, but I do like that she paired it with that pink pump. Girl, this is your girl, Lupita. She had on denim. She got to speak with Kiki as well, and she said, "What's more American than denim?" So that's what she did, and she had on Versace. Oh yes, I like this. This was Prada. This was Rita Ora. And I don't know who the guy who she's with. She seems very friendly. Rita Ora be all over the place, right? Every time I turn around, Rita Ora this and Rita Ora that. I know that's right. You working like the rent is due. This is an ode to RuPaul. I can only assume this is Simone. Is this a RuPaul drag race contestant? And I don't mean to be shady, but I thought I heard that because I'm not familiar with who Simone is. But Simone looked like a gold statue. I'm here for it. Down to the shoes. The nail tips are gold. I told you I love gold. Who else is this? This is nice and plain. Sienna Miller. She looked cute. I don't remember who this gentleman is. I don't think Tyler Mitchell. Y'all know who that is. Look at Miss Thing. I did not like this dress. This creeped me out a little bit too. This looked weird. She spoke to the other hostess. This is Gabrielle Union, and she said that she talked about how long it took to make this dress. This was custom made. First of all, her skin is flawless. Custom made, and she said that it represents steps. So each level of the dress changes. So it's like steps, and I guess that's supposed to be American, I guess. Iris Van Herpen. Yeah, this is plain. Who is this? This is somebody. Taylor Hill and Versace. I know a lot of people were like, what the? I haven't seen her in a long time. She's a funny actress, comedian, Mindy. Okay. This is really cute. Some people looked absolutely nice. I mean, I guess in America, American theme, I guess. I like that she paired this with a pink pump. I have to say. That was really, really smart. Because if she would have wore silver, it would have been like, yeah, but it made the dress color pop. Oh, Tax the Rich, AOC. So she went the political route. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Aurora James. I think Aurora James is the designer of this. And on the back, it says Tax the Rich. So there you have it. Who's this? She's in Tom Brown as well. Cute. I really wish that some of these people would have discussed more about what's American about their look. I like the trains. Cynthia Urivo. This is different. I can only imagine what's American about that. White, like it's all white. This is cute. The stars. That's an ode to America. This is what's his name? Pete Davidson. No, and no. Let me tell you what messed this up. The color. The color of this was hideous, in my opinion. That is her husband's football jersey number. This is Sierra. The hair, I guess it depends on the lighting, because when she was talking to Kiki, I didn't really care for the hair color on her, but it looks good here. This color dress is, I don't like it. Absolutely hideous. The color, no. Nope. This was cute. Megan Fox. Red is such a gorgeous color. Stunning. These two beauties are stunning. It's Halle for me. Chloe's dress has, I think, 2 pieces to it, if I'm not mistaken. And it was so adorable seeing her sister help fix her train so that they can get photos. But Miss Halle is serving. She's giving me very much Tina Turner. And I guess it's American to me. And Kiki did get an opportunity to speak with both of them. And they are so supportive of one another. And I think that I like the fact that Chloe makes an effort. You could see it on camera. She makes an effort to not leave her sister out. Even if someone asks her a question, she looks at her sister for confirmation. The industry's going to try to separate them. They are absolutely going to try to separate them, and I think it might become overwhelming. It might just become overwhelming for them, but I really hope that their bond remains, because the weirdest thing can come between people. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know who's feeding who what. But I love that they're hand in hand. But Halle won this one for me, honey. It's not a competition, but I'm just saying, this is my style. Pink is my favorite color. So this is gorgeous. Very much Tina Turner. And look at him. Look at her legs, honey. They both look beautiful, though. But it was Halle for me. It was very much Halle for me. I don't know who that is. I want to get to my faves. So I'm going to kind of scroll through this a little bit faster. Girl, look at Donatella Versace, girl. Look at her face. My God, today. And her shoes. Oh, have mercy, Jesus. Y'all know who that is, huh, man? I can't. Look at MJB, y'all. I told y'all about this gold. Dripped in gold, baby. And her after party dress. Ooh, Mary. Yes. She showed Kiki so much love, and Kiki showed her love too. Mary looks absolutely stunning. Mary always gets it right, though, right? Absolutely always gets it right. Who is this in Tommy Hilfiger? Jeremy O'Hara. Jeremy and Kiki had a little bit of had some fun on the red carpet. They're friends. This is getting long. Who's this? Oh, we saw her already. Audra McDonald. This was very cute. This is a very unique dress. This was nice too. Girl, we got this is one of my faves. Looking like Edna. Tracy Ellis Ross, she has fun with fashion. Anytime she has to step out and do these balls, she always has a good time. And this electric blue, girl, Balenciaga Couture. So she spoke with Kiki as well. And they were chit-chatting. And she's so fun. Like, she's full of energy. And I'm here for it. She always has fun with fashion. And she looks good doing it. Now, I was so shocked to see these Christian folk. This is Steph and Aisha Curry at this event. I think this is their first year. Excuse me, this was their first year. Aisha looks significantly different, does she not? Child. I was very surprised to see these Christians at this event. No judgment, I'm just saying. She spoke with Kiki as well. They're friends. Nikki. This was one of my other favorites. I don't even know this woman. I have no who's she? Carly Kloss. I don't know who she is, but this dress, this picture didn't do it real justice. The pictures that I saw, it looks better in the other pictures, but I like this. Everybody who wore red looked stunning. Where's Jennifer Hudson at? See, look at this red. These reds, beautiful. Sweetie was there too. He looked like a little Justin Bieber, don't he? Whoever this is. This was cute. I see what you did there. Debbie, Harry, and Zach posing. All right. Let's get through. Somebody wearing a horse. That was funny. I want to get to. Oh, she looked good. She looked good. MJ Rodriguez had on Tom Brown. Yeah, Tom Brown was heavy in the building. Ralph Lauren designs. Look at Meg. Hair perfect. Dress simple, but still cute. Nails. So glad she had a nice light nail color. Wasn't really feeling the shoes though. I'm gonna keep it up. I wasn't really feeling the shoes, but she's wearing Coach. Who knew? Who knew? The star of the show, baby. Miss Iman, the one and only Harris Reed. Iman was knocking people over with her hat, girl. Okay. She spoke to Kiki as well. This dress detached. This is Storm Reed in Prada. I don't know who this is. This is getting long. I wanted to go through this with y'all. I love the drama. I'm not really too big on the color, but it is what it is. Valentino Sampaio. I'm butchering these names. There she go. I told y'all she looked just like Venus, or similar to Venus with the hair up. She looks stunning. Her and Kiki chopped it up. It's the color that looks great. The design of the dress is not really like, oh wow, because we've seen that, where it's like fitted and shapely at the top, and then it's all the drama and train and stuff at the bottom. But her makeup looked absolutely flawless. Her hair up, gorgeous, really cute. Come through, Miss Serena in Gucci. She had stars on her outfit, so giving us very much Liberace. She wasn't very friendly to Kiki, Naomi Osaka. This is Louis Vuitton. She said that her older sister helped design her dress and her entire look. She was just dry. She wasn't mean, but she was dry. Like Kiki was like, "Hey," and she was just real stoic. Maybe that's just her personality, but I was like, her energy ain't matching. I don't know who these women's are. How you doing? Come through, Tom Brown. This person, Phineas and Givenchy. Little Nas X, he came up, he was talking to Kiki. He took Kiki's mic, but he was friendly though. He told Kiki, he gave her flowers. He said how much he loved her. She's beautiful. He's so happy for her. He gave her a hug. He's just real hyper and gimmicky. This outfit is not bad, but these shoes, girl, I don't know. He came with the drama though. I give him that. So this is part of how the outfit started. But this is how it started. So he showed up like this. Then there was this under that. And then they started pulling off pieces of the outfit of the gold. And then boom, it revealed this. So this is what he was walking around in. They said that they had to carry him out of the after party, honey, because he got so inebriated. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Living your life. This is one of my favorite looks as well. Yara Shahidi. She said that she was given very much Josephine Baker. You guys know her from Blackish and Grownish. She's also Nas's cousin, the rapper Nas, yes. And she was rocking Christian Dior. This is what's his name and his wife, Chance the Rapper. They were rocking Ralph Lauren. They're very friendly. They were speaking to the other hostess, not Kiki. I can never remember her name, but this was really cute. Adrienne Warner. This was my absolute favorite look. This is number one, Billie Eilish. She looked, first of all, let's get into this color peach. This took me back to my cotillion when I was I think it was 13. I wore peach for my cotillion. This took me back because no one else was rocking this color like this. And it's like, wow, with the blonde hair, kind of whitewashes her a little bit because her skin is not like, tanned. But she looked great. She told Kiki Wyatt that she was kind of pulling from the American Barbie. She's like, you remember Holiday Barbie? Why did Kiki say, oh no, girl, we couldn't afford that? Kiki, will you stop? Even if it's true, just nod and be like, oh, okay. But to me, she gives Marilyn Monroe vibes. But I get what she meant by Holiday Barbie. If you guys remember back in the day, every year there would be like a holiday Barbie edition. The one that I had was green velvet, like a green velvet dress, and it was like crinoline underneath it, and it was very dramatic at the bottom. This was Billie Eilish was my favorite. Top pick for me is Billie Eilish. She looked absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, who's next? This is Saweetie. Yes, Saweetie was at the Met Gala, and she looked nice. Now, she spoke with Kiki. She was giving Kiki all her flowers with all the, I know that's right. She told Kiki how beautiful she looked. And on the back of Sweetie's dress are two flags. It's the Black American flag, she said, and also the Filipino flag, because she's Black and Filipino. So she feels, I thought she gave a good answer. A lot of people said the same thing too, that America basically consists of so many different cultures. So, multi-cultures is American. So I thought that was really interesting and well thought out that she put the Black American flag, or the Black American flag and the Filipino flag on the back. I'm here for it. And she carried her outfit very well. But I love the way that she was bigging up Kiki. She just talked about how beautiful she looked, and she was giving her flowers, and I was excited about that. Who did I miss? I forgot who this was. She talked to Kiki as well. Barbie Ferreria. Trying to get through this, y'all. Who this? Child, these people be playing too much. Did y'all see Tammy Roman talking about this? The Met Gala, how she was confused. Sha'Carri Richardson was also on the red carpet and spoke to Kiki. Yeah, she needs to this is not Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson needs like an etiquette coach. I'll say that. This is the young lady that performed her poem at Biden's inauguration. I never remember her name. Amanda Gorman. She's wearing Vera Wang, and she is so in, like, she moves you with her words. A simple question, how did you incorporate the theme into your outfit? And she said that the piece that she has in her hair, the clip that she has in her hair, is very symbolic or reminiscent of the Statue of Liberty, the crown of the Statue of Liberty, and the blue represents, the blue in the flag. But she said it so eloquently and nice. She seems like a very nice young lady. I really liked her energy toward Kiki, and she looks stunning in blue. She looks absolutely stunning. I don't remember who that is. Oh, this is my man from that's James Gordon in Gucci. My God. Who's this? Yeah, he was fun too. What's his name? Leon Bridges in Bodie. Yeah, he's very, very personable and nice to Kiki. I'm trying to get to Child, I know y'all like this is long and drawn out. If you're watching a replay, you might be able to fast forward. That'd be dope. He looked nice and plain. Where's my boy at? I like this color. I like glitter. I'm just showing y'all. Color is beautiful, but the structure of that dress is hideous. Mm-hmm. Who is this? This is the gymnast. She has on Stella McCartney. Stella McCartney. There she go. Look at that girl all grown up. Look at Kiki all grown up, giving us very much Diana Ross vibes. She looked beautiful. Her hair was gorgeous. Oh, Sergio Hudson is what she had on. I wish they would show the back of the dress. This is the other hostess. Look at her face. She is hilarious. Okay. She is so funny. Her dry sense of humor had me cracking up all night. What's her name? Hannah Glazer. Look at our girl though. Dang. I wish I had a picture of the back of the dress. She looks absolutely stunning. Damn, we're almost at an hour. Oh my God. I couldn't even get an opportunity. I'm not going to get an opportunity to talk about the verses. Oh, y'all want to talk about the verses? Damn it. I should have just did this. Look, y'all. Let me share this screen. Oh, well, it's going to be a long video. Duh. I should have just did this, right? Look at little baby. Is he all right, y'all? I'm really concerned about him, yo. For real. All jokes aside. God. Bless his heart. He just be looking so confused. Hey, go Lil Nas X again. I could have just went to the shade room, huh? And I had this pulled up for a reason. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button if you're watching this on YouTube. See how they pulled it apart? And it revealed this. Why didn't he just wear his hair as is at the VMAs? That mullet wig that he had on at the VMAs really ticked me off. This was my best dress of the night. Billie Eilish, in my opinion. That's so my style. Okay, here we go. Look at Kiki. Look at Kiki. Yes, giving us back and body. Her makeup was so beautiful. Kiki did a phenomenal job. So shout out to her. Oh, this is Normani's dress. That's Meg. And here it is. Boom. That's Sweetie, the front of Sweetie's dress. I took y'all through all of that, and I had this tab open, and I could have just hide. But I wanted you to see everything. I was excited about everything. So, it is what it is. Sweetie didn't do too bad though, right? Sweetie did all right. I ain't mad at Sweetie. Look at these two gorgeous women. Beautiful. Go ahead, Miss Hallie. Yes. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So that is the Met Gala, what I didn't get an opportunity to do yesterday. So let's speed this up and move this along. Okay. I don't want to hold you, but I get excited about fashion. So the Met Gala, like I said, I just show up for the fashions, not for the other foo la la and hocus pocus stuff that they claim goes on behind the scenes. Now, versus last night, for whatever reason, Fat Joe and Ja Rule were in New York. I think they were at Madison Square Garden, right? The same place where the Locks pulverized Dipset. And I think that they thought that the same energy was going to be in the building, but it wasn't. No shade to Ja Rule, because Ja Rule has hits. He does. Now, you guys know, if you know, then Fat Joe was out in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? So, but Fat Joe is more like, I don't want to say underground in the early part of his career. He wasn't mainstream in the earlier part of his career, right? He got a little bit more, not commercial, but he got a little bit more mainstream later on, in the 2000s. Nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why Joe and Ja Rule were even doing a versus battle. You're talking about two different generations of people. They made music. Joe was still making music when Ja Rule came out, yes, but I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it's just because they're from New York or whatever. I guess. I mean, I grew up listening to Fat Joe too. He's not my favorite rapper whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm familiar with his underground stuff. And a lot of songs that he performed, I said to myself, why? A lot of people don't know these songs. But again, if you're a, dirty backpack, boom bap, hip hop head like myself and others, then you can sing along to recite some of his verses. But a lot of his songs that he performed, I'm like, that wasn't a radio hit. Like, people don't know outside of New York radio, New York, New Jersey, shout out to Jersey, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. Nobody knows these songs. That's why it was radio silent in there half the time. Anyway, nonetheless, they paired up. Okay. Ja Rule won. I mean, Ja Rule won before Versus even started, in my opinion. Okay. And I was tweeting about it while I was awake. I think I tweeted like 3 different tweets. And I said, look, Ja Rule brought out Little Mo and Vita. Where the hell has Vita been all this time? Ja Rule won. Pack up. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Speaking of which, some people were not excited about some of the things that Joe said. Let's dial it back. Fat Joe brought out Remy. Remy looked amazing, by the way. She looked absolutely gorgeous. But Remy acted like she wanted to fight Ja Rule. I know it's all gimmicks and games. Us New Yorkers or some of us Northerners were very aggressive, and some people mistake that for being confrontational. You know what I'm saying? It's not exclusive to Northerners, so don't get offended. Anyway, but I don't understand what Joe did when he brought Remy out. Remy recited her rhymes, but Remy performed one of her songs. Maybe because he has writing credit. I didn't even think about that, because they can perform stuff that they wrote or produced. Fat Joe brought out Nelly. He brought out Dre from Cool and Dre. If you know, Cool and Dre, they're producers turned artists. They should have just stayed producers. No shade. I'm like, what is this? Fat Joe and Friends? I'm confused. But then Ja Rule brought out Ashanti. Understandably so. He should have brought Ashanti out. I don't see why not. I was actually that. It's predictable. I was expecting him to bring out Ashanti. Whoever styled Ashanti, I repeat, whoever styled Ashanti for this versus battle, brav and Ashanti looked amazing. She looked amazing to me. She looked absolutely amazing to me. Kudos to you. From the hair to the shades, to the outfit, to the boots, to the style. Ashanti was just having a good time. So, you know, he brought Ashanti out and she was bopping and doing her thing. She looked amazing. Whoever styled her, they did a good job. Now, Ashanti was working overtime, honey, because she performed songs that she has with Ja Rule, and she also performed songs that she had with Fat Joe. So I thought that that was absolutely hilarious. Another thing that I thought was weird that Fat Joe did was he bought Birkin bags. He presented Ashanti and Remy with Birkin bags, and they opened it up on stage. That's so, like, why this is a versus battle. What are you doing? What exactly are you doing here, sir? See, Fat Joe be doing some stuff even since back in the day in the 90s that I just be like, yo, whose man's is this? He had somebody present them with the, you know, with the Hermes bag and boxes, and they opened it up and he gave them the Hermes Birkin bag, and he got them the same one. Was it the same color? Come on now, you could have got them different colors. But anyway, who am I, right? I ain't paying for it. But I thought that was corny. You could have had that waiting for them in their dressing rooms in the back. You know what I'm saying? And maybe take pictures or whatever. He was losing. That's exactly why he had to pull out all these gimmicks, in my opinion. And another thing is there was an intermission and an outfit change. Ja Rule kept the same clothes on. Like, what is this? I was waiting for Ja Rule to take his shirt off, and he surely did. And I think the promoters asked Joe not to take his off. But even if he did, whatever, you know. Ja Rule was having a good time. But to me, Fat Joe, he was getting a little salty, I think. Oh, I'm going to get to it. Don't you worry. Speaking of salty, not really salty, I thought that this was kind of cute. So your boy Nelly, okay? Nelly came out. Fat Joe brought him out. And Ashanti was minding her business. Irv Gotti was on the stage on the other end. And I actually saw Ashanti give Irv Gotti a hug. So I guess all is well now with them. So Ashanti was bopping on the other end of the stage. And I can't play this because it's playing music. So you see, while she was performing What's Love, I think it was, Nelly was back there giggling. And what he said was, you think I should go up there behind her? You can go in the neighborhood talk and check it out. There's music playing, so I can't play it. He said, you think I should go up there behind her? Look at him. He want that old thing back. And I hope Ashanti is not foolish enough to get back with him because he clowned her. Now take a look at this. You see him making his way over there, making my way downtown, walking over. Can I get a hey big head? Can I get a hug? Can I get a hug? Watch it again. Fat Joe and them performing. He walked all the way on the other side. Hey big head. So it seems that you've been caught in HD giggling and blushing over your ex. Nothing wrong with that. However, you embarrassed our girl Ashanti, okay? So no, you're not going to get that old thing back, Mr. Giggles. Moving along. Fat Joe had to ruin the verses. In my opinion, he ruined it. I caught this and I was waiting to see if anybody else was going to say anything. And I just said, see, I expect this from Joseph Cartagena, right? Is Cartagena? The G is G, right? Anyway, shout out to the ladies. Very sorry if I disrespected. I love Vita and Lil Mo. I'm super sorry. Love my sisters. This is a half-ass attempt at an apology because this is not an apology. What is Joe talking about? You may be asking. During the versus battle, before Ja Rule brought out Vita and Lil Mo, which to me, that was it. It was a wrap. You could pack up and go home. He brought out Vita. Where the hell has Vita been all this time? We love Vita, no? That song is iconic. Anyway. Prior to him bringing them out, because he had brought out Remy, and you know, what's his name? Ja Rule was making jokes about Remy having to save him and stuff like that. Fat Joe said some really disturbing things, and I, for one, caught it, but I wasn't feeling it at all. I'm like, yo, who you think you talking to, son? And I said to myself, why didn't Ja Rule? I think Ja Rule did check him, but he didn't check him enough for me.
You had to bring Remy to save you. This is fucking pathetic.
He said you had to bring Remy to save you. This is pathetic. Then, shout out to the Jasmine brand, because that's where I'm reading this from. Then Joe says, you got all them dusty B words back there, Ja.
Yo, hold on. Let's not go back. Hey, yo, check this out. Hey, yo, Crack. The fact that Riri had to come out to save you, I'm going to keep that between me and you. Man, you gotta feed these girls some food,
He said, you gotta feed these girls some food.
Play some real dawn shit. Let's go.
You had to go in the crack house to find them. My B words are rich. This is what Joseph said on stage in New York live during the Versus battle. So when he writes, if I disrespected, I'm sorry if very sorry if I disrespected. If you didn't find that disrespectful, and I can understand them talking junk between the two of them or whatever. It's all a part of the sport of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Trash talking. That wasn't trash talking, my man. You meant that with your whole entire chest and your breasts, right? You meant that. And I don't think you was inebriated to the point where you don't know what you're saying. You meant that. And what do y'all think? So everybody's calling for his There go Vita. He said, you got to feed these girls. You had to go into the crack house. Now, it would be terrible, even more terrible, if Vita was on any mood-altering substances. I think that's trash, Joe. Real talk. You trash for that. And if they decide to cancel you, I'm in agreement. Absolute agreement. Let's see what some of the comments were saying. No, he didn't. His price has gone down. I hate a backhanded apology. Joe, go to hell. Nah, he was way too disrespectful. He got to come better than that. But here's the thing. Are you serious? And y'all not talking about canceling him, but cancel the baby over a gay comment? Shaking my head. Okay. Oh boy. Here go the what about isms. Anyway. What is there to apologize about? Let's be honest. You meant that. You absolutely 100% meant what you said. You said dusty bitches. Then you went on to say you gotta feed these girls. My bitches are rich. You had to go into the crack house. Do you have a personal issue with Vita or Lil Mo? Cancel him. Cancel him ASAP. Because seriously, I've seen people, quote unquote. First of all, let me just go on record as saying, to me, cancel culture doesn't exist. So I'm playing along with this whole thing. But do what you got to do and let him pay for his words. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. You took it way too far. There was no need for you to say that whatsoever. You were extremely coherent. You knew exactly what you were saying, and you meant it. Like, keep the shade. Ja Rule didn't even shade what's her name? Remy. The battle is between the men. You look like a straight sucker out here talking about women, and your opponent is a man. Even if your opponent wasn't a man, you still look like a straight sucker talking about your bees are rich. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get off here before I start saying some crazy stuff. And then I get canceled. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Before I go. I totally forgot about this. So Jermaine Dupri is going around. He was there last night. They brought out Jadakiss at the end. So there were a couple of people in the building. So Jermaine Dupri goes onto Twitter for whatever reason and says somebody let Diddy know I'm at the Garden right now and he gonna need some training from me. Diddy, whose name now is Love, right, responds to Jermaine Dupri's tweet. Diddy writes, "Beloved, you my ninja, but your arms too short to box with God. You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with just Biggie and Mary. But I do have the utmost respect on you as a musical legend. Dre's the only one that can get in the ring with me. Love. I don't know who this Twitter user is, Tony Snatchers, but baby, you are the GOAT. Okay? Twitter user Tony Snatchers responds, or actually replies, or whatever, comments. Well, that may be true, but let's make a rule that you can't use any records or artists you still owe a check to, and let's see who wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Snatchers, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Snatchers. Woo, shots fired early in the morning. Let me tell you something. That comment had me cracking up this morning. Absolutely cracking up. Twitter is where it's at sometimes if it's used for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to end the show on that note. Boy, oh boy, if that's the case, Diddy, then if those are the rules that you have to give a check to all of the artists that you still owe money to, Diddy, you wouldn't even be eligible for a versus battle. I'm just saying that was absolutely hilarious. So shout out to Twitter user Tony Snatchers. Do you think that Jermaine Dupri and Diddy can do a versus? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Diddy can go up against Dr. Dre. I don't see why not. I mean, Diddy can go up against Jermaine Dupri, but I think that Diddy will win. Unless Jermaine Dupri has like a whole mountain of hits that he secretly produced or wrote on. But then again, you never know. I would watch Jermaine Dupri and Diddy do a versus battle. Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be extremely entertaining, because then we'll find out like, oh, Jermaine Dupri wrote on that. He produced that. He did that. Battle of the producers. And then they have songs themselves that they can perform. Absolutely. We know Escape will be in the building. Child, we about tired of people bringing them out or them being, no shade. But anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing off. We are over an hour. Please make sure if you're watching the replay, comment, drop your comments. Like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. Make sure you're following me on Twitch, she_Royal_B, Instagram, she_Royal_B, Twitter, she_Royal_B, she_Royal_B on everything. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I definitely want to hear what your comments are regarding Fat Joe. Should he be called to the carpet and, cancel, quote unquote? Like I said, cancel culture doesn't exist, but you guys know what I mean. What do you think about Lori Lightfoot suing these gangbangers in her city? She's trying to reduce crime. Is she doing too much, or is that just exactly what the city needs? And what do you think about a versus battle between Jermaine Dupri and Diddy? I would like to see it. I'm signing off, Royal Family. And as always, until next time, peace.